football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick catch. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Hands off to the left. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sun Devils churn out another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. Snags it to throw. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
1st and goal, handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off. Reminds his defense what he can do with his legs and almost took it to the house.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, ASU, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. Dropping back. It's Jones. Looking right. This one caught. Gets some space around the 30. Touchdown, Utes. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. So that explosive highlight play taken off the board because of the penalty. Offense is going to have to bounce back from that one. Ouch. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The senior with excellent work after the catch.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Utah, as they fight back here in this playoff game. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. It reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
First down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
These big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the shotgun, drops back, moves out of the pocket, fires it on the move, and is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's Jones. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down mark.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The field goal is good.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. The first play of the drive now, the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's 2nd down here. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And it's Utah in the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab by the receiver. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
The Sun Devils keep the football on the move. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Important 2nd down play coming up. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Checks this down to the running back. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Play fake. Looking to throw. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Sun Devils have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Catch is made down the middle. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Touchdown, Sun Devils. They finish off the scoring drive. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense takes the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. There's the handoff. Fights through a tackle. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Looking to pass. It's Jones. Defense is coming after him. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Utes will send their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. Offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. That's big. They convert on third and set him up first down from the 32.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. The Sun Devils will line up on 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Etienne. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Sun Devils move into the red zone. And on the carry, he's heading left. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will he have to settle for 3? Third down play here out of the shotgun. Pressure is coming. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So a field goal attempt coming up now. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back. I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the kickoff is hammered. Sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Jones. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. And the Utes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
The throw complete to the running back underneath. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on first down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And the Utes will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Dropping back, it's Jones. Pass caught, can he get in? And he scores! Touchdown, Utes! This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Who makes the grab? They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You can throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Screen to the receiver in the flat. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. The Miners going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sun Devils will kick this deep, begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Utah offense takes the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Back to pass. It's Jones. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down. He's looking to throw. He's got room to run. He's stopped him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Give it to the back again. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. To the air, it's Jones. Lets it fly to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's a big stop here by this defense. Tie game, just getting into the second half. Made some good adjustments, good awareness there on that 3rd down play. And now it sets up a 4th down.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Arizona State offense onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Sun Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. An inside give now from the shotgun. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass this time. The short completion of the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Tackled, but first down.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught over the middle. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
First and goal. Arizona State.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Arizona State. And that will give them the lead now. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick returner. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Caught over the middle. It's ETN. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught quickly. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a first down and a big gain.
And the Sun Devils look to keep this drive moving. Not able to connect, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, that slant is so dangerous for a defense to try to slow down. Great job of rallying to limit its yardage after the catch.
This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. As the first down is still going. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. 3rd and medium. A lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
It's a quick grab. You see you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He'll hand it off. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's ETN. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, ASU. They jump on top now here in the 4th. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. And the Utah offense takes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? To throw, it's Jones. Looks left and finds his target there. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Quick completion to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Out of the gun now on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Down one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Wide open downfield. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Toss play to the outside. Has the first down and more. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He does his job with a PAT, and this ball game is tied here in the fourth quarter. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. And in an RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D-tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. Third down and one. Gut check time on both sides. Try and muscle for the first down. He shreds the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Sun Devils starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The pass rush closing in.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which can open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here's the second down play. And the clock has stopped here as we've reached the final 2 minutes of play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Need to pick up something here in third down. A field goal try here will be from 58. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
They mix it up with a run. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So in the final seconds, everything comes down to this field goal attempt for the win. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Makes it look easy. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.